bumpy there. Well, I really wanted to check out these rocks here because we always just sort of drive by them and comment on them and never check them out. This is some major sandwiches though. Look at that. Heavy sandwiches. There's so many needles in this area. I think they get blown in here because there's not enough trees for all that. Kind of a notch, I suppose. It collects them a little bit. There's my Jeep. And here's some sideways sandwiches. And some pancakes. I guess I call them pancakes if they're layered backwards in size. And I call them sandwiches if they're straight up and down. Huh. Look at this weird thing. There's one bigger craggy one that way, but there is some private property that's like down and back that way. So I'm not going to go that far, but I wanted to play around on some of this bigger area. I think I'm just gonna leave the Jeep here and walk down just so I can get some mileage on my feet today. Otherwise I won't, down at the creek I won't really get all that much, so I think I'll just grab my backpack and go for a walk. I love those rocks like that. Those almost look like they've been cubed, sliced and diced. And I'm gonna grab a water because I'm already thirsty. I'm really thirsty. Well, this isn't working so good with the camera in my hand as usual. Right. I was gonna go to a movie this evening, but plans kind of fell through, so here we are. And every time I walk down this, you see the rock formations. And it looks cool, but gotta focus on driving too, so I figure I just walk it for a change. Kind of late day sunshine. What is it here? Like, no, yeah, it's already 4:10. Boy, how did it get to 4:10 so quick? It was like 3 when I left. No, I guess it was 3 when I got home. Never mind, I'm just rambling. Anyway, the sun looks neat for it being later in the day. All the broad faces lit up good, but the angle is sharp enough. You get little shaded, jaggy areas like back there. Now get more dramatic as the sun goes further west. Long shadows down here already. I was hoping the creek, if you got back there far enough, would have some sun in it, because it's really just the one high hill that makes the shade. Guess we'll find out though. Last few times out here, there's been a couple places I think you could have crossed on foot if you just didn't mind getting a little damp. But it was only like a couple inches deep. Obviously, it wasn't that much rain out here. We had some long overnight rains at my house And if that would have happened here, we'd have big puddles, but must have stayed dry this way. I think they did kind of hug the front range too, because I saw some of the radar. Like right before I went to bed last night, it was like actual storms blowing, and a little bit of lightning here and there. It's like October in Colorado, we don't usually get that. I guess I'm not wearing my hat today, but my head feels plenty warm because I got good hair. Ain't buzzed it in, oh what, almost a week. I like this trail. It's totally quiet back here too. The wind is starting to calm, and that's why I thought I'd come here today, because the gusts were so bad. Get into a notch like this, and I'll hear that. Something squawk. Squawk. It's a familiar sound when I come into these quiet canyons. One bird going, squawk. I guess the beaver moved out. Oh, that can is gone. That used to sit right there. Ouch. That was just a thorny stick I just rubbed against. That felt great. I just wore my Skechers today because I wasn't really planning on scaling the rocks. Just kind of coming down here for some water footage. I really do need some sunshine though. I guess looks like it's hitting on the grass and some of the canyon wall back here. I need creekside sunshine. I'm going to skip this spot this time because there's no good dunking to be had there. Not a whole lot of sun. Let's see. Take sun inventory. Maybe way back there. But that's past where you can make it to. Going this way. Shoot. Well, thanks for tuning in. Good day.